Hello friends, I am Ankit and welcome to my channel. Today I am here with a specific and interesting analysis on gold and silver. This is based on the request from many of you because today is an important event when the Fed is going to release the minutes of meeting. Remember, these minutes carry a weightage in the markets and it decides the direction. It definitely will decide the direction for currencies, commodities, and in fact the indices. So we are going to look into what positions to take, how gold and silver are expected to behave, and what positions to take and where to take profit, and what should be the targets and stop loss. So do watch till the end. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment, friends. Also, those who had watched my morning prediction for global markets and commodities, in that specifically for gold, I had shared that gold you can go long at 1856. The target was very near 1860, and that is going to be a strong resistance. Now you can see gold has specifically achieved 1859.88, that is the high it has seen, and retraced back. Also, it failed to go and breach the support levels at 1850. Remember, in the morning I had said very clearly a short entry is only below 1850, and in between 1850 and 1856 you should avoid that trade, and that is what has happened. Since the day it is trading fairly in this range itself. Also for silver, as I said today, that 2360 should provide a very strong resistance. That is what has happened. Silver side away from 2360. It just reached 2358.7 and retraced back. Now trading again at a crucial support. In fact, both the metals are trading at a crucial support. Now let's have a look what positions to take, where to take profit, and how we can expect that, or what moves are expected today with the Fed minutes. Let's have a look with the help of candlestick charts and indicators. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Don't forget to press the bell icon and stay tuned with the latest analysis. Let's have a look at the charts of gold. Now let me start with the hourly charts for gold. You can see how beautifully this was the fall from the high at around 1880, and we had said that day also that 1880 to provide a resistance. Since that time it has fallen strongly, got the support at 1845 levels, again a strong support levels, and now you can see this was the support, this was the high, now this is the high at 1850. So it is taking, see how beautiful it has formed steps, 1845, 1850, 1855, and now trading higher. So short entry, see, remember this is an hourly chart and it is going to definitely change. It is almost 6 hours to for the minutes to get released, almost 7 hours rather to for the minutes to get released. In that time we are going to look into 7 hourly candles. But how we can expect that it is bullish or bearish? See, if it breaks this zone now at 1855, or rather you can say 1854, you can expect that probably it is trying to act little bearish. Now next support at 1850 and then at 1845. However, higher highs indicated that there is still bullishness in gold and probably it might try to retrace back. So yes, breaking 1860, definitely that is a good level to go long. Also remember, now you can see this is the liquidity gap which it might try to fill. So many people, this was the move when it dropped sharply, and now you can see why I say this is liquidity gap, because this was so such a sharp fall that many of the people did not take advantage of it, and the order volume must be low at that point of time. Now probably those who had short at that point, definitely they, if either they would have taken a profit here, else not, it may try to cover up this gap here. So probably if it rises beyond 1860, we can expect it to rise. Now look at the 2-hour charts. On the 2-hour charts, on the contrary, the story is something different. Now you can see here again trying to take a support here, and probably now whenever you can see this megaphone pattern and 3 continuous green candle, it is a reversal which we can expect. Now this analysis in these pattern in my analysis for US 30 and US 100 will also come into picture. After this it has dropped and now it is trading in a red candle. Probably now you can see the previous candle, higher highs, lower lows. Now the support is here at around 1853, 1852 levels, and the resistance at around 1860. Probably it may try to trade in between. So yes, it can try to hit this zone at 1852 in next 1 hour or so. Probably this is going to give it a very strong support on the 2-hour charts, and from there we'll see how it behaves. If it continues to drop, probably we might see sharper red candles also, but I expect that we might see a reversal soon. Now look at the 3-hour charts. On the 3-hour charts, you can find if it reverses from here, it is definitely going to give you a greener candle, which might take it towards 1861 levels. Also look at this. Why I am saying that it can reverse from here, it is trying to take a strong support here, but now right now trading below this support level. So yes, a probable break below 1852 is good level to go short, and you can expect 1850, and below that it can drop sharply. Now remember, this is 3-hour candle. So from now it is going to be third candle which will begin, or exactly which will start when the Fed will release the minutes here. Now if you see here, so this is one candle. If you see it reversing any point of time, if you see it reversing here going beyond 1861, definitely it will try to give a stronger red green candle, which will try to fill the liquidity gap here and try to achieve 1870 and 1880 levels, and in fact it can go well beyond. But probably right now looking forward to a drop here, and it can try to get a support at 1852 and 1850 levels. Beyond that, 1845 is also very much probable, and from there we will see how it behaves. Remember, below 1845 there is a strong support which will come into picture at 1836. Now look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts, see, this was a bullish candle, but a larger wick and a smaller body indicated that the bulls were there, bulls were present. However, the bears try to take a charge in this situation and pulling back. Now also look at this, it is trying to trade below these levels. If it can reverse from here and enters into green, probably it might try to either give a, this is a 4-hour candle, remember, and this candle is also responsible when the Fed will release the minutes. So precisely this candle will be in formation, and at that point if you see it trading above 1856 1857 levels, close your eyes, go long at that point. Now if you see it trading at 1856 just 15-20 minutes or an hour before, probably you can take a long entry there, and you can expect it to give sharper green candle. Probably it might try to increase. That is what we can say. Also now you have to see here, this was a kind of reversal in the 4-hour candle. It has tried to go up, higher highs has been achieved, trying to form this channel and trade. Now it is breaching this channel now well below levels. So yes, what can we expect? Now as far as my knowledge is concerned, the gold might try to trade opposite in the direction before the Fed minutes get released. So what I'm saying is, it may try to keep itself below 1856 1860 levels before the Fed minutes get released, and in fact it can head till towards 1845 and 1836 levels, in fact, when the Fed minutes gets released, and can reverse from there. Once it goes beyond 1856, take a long entry there. Remember, take a long entry at 1856, and if you see it directional, probably it will definitely hit 1870 1873 and 1880 level again. Now let's have a look at the daily charts. Also we'll come back to the indicators. Now look at the daily charts. On the daily charts, as I shared in the morning today, the pivot is, you can see, if you connect this higher highs, lower lows on the previous candle. Now the pivot is somewhere here at around 1865 levels. Now 1880 and 1845. How many points are there? Almost 35 points. Now if you connect this dot, 1863 is going to be very important resistance, and it may try to hit this. And once it goes beyond 1863, definitely it will try to head towards 1873 and 1882 levels. Now this is going to be important. Probably a reversal can be expected beyond these levels. Also if it breaks 1850, see, beyond 1850 it is like gravity pulling this candle downwards, and the body is red, and probably then it might try to achieve 1840 levels. So today we might see again a broader trading level, broader trading range, where we can expect in fact gold to drop till towards 1840 and in fact achieve a high at 1880. Now once again I am saying a short entry below 1850 is must, where you can expect it to drop till towards 1845 and 1840, which is going to provide a support. Below that it is definitely going to hit 1836 levels, and once it rises beyond 1856, go long first target 1862-63 definitely it will achieve, then 1871, and then 1880-82 levels definitely will get achieved. Now let's have a look at the indicators. Now look at the indicators on the daily charts. You will find at the extremes of the Bollinger Bands now at a gold has dropped and it is trading at comfortable levels. Look at the pivot here, the 1859 and then 1870 was for the day. Now look at this on the indicators. You will find that 1859 and 1875 are the levels. 1839, 1840 should provide a support. This is also pivot and also the bottom of this channel, and hence this levels must provide a support before gold might try to bounce back, and that is why I say there is a wider trading range. Also look at this, as I shared in the morning, the 20 period moving average must provide a support at 1825. This is going to be the strongest support. If it continues to drop, this is going to be a very strong support. Below that it will try to hit 1810 levels. Now I'll come to the levels for you to trade. Just bear with me for indicators. Let's have a look at now the trended price oscillator anyways in green, and the stochastic is looking downwards. On the daily charts there is a gap here that is trailing, and probably if it tries to give another bullish candle here, then it may try to sustain this overbought levels and it can achieve 1880 plus levels again. Now look at the, we have seen a stochastic is overbought, trying to look downwards. RSI is again was overbought yesterday, but now at a comfortable level and running flat here. Also the look at the MACD. The MACD is running parallel here and almost converging also, but yes, it requires a sharper drop for it to converge and cross over and enter into sell zone. Now considering all this, I will recommend, see what will happen is expected that only once it drops, as we saw on the charts, 1850, 1845, it is given a step which is going to give it a stronger support, then 1850 and now 1855. Now these are the subsequent support levels for gold now, and in fact on the downside 1840, 1839 levels are going to provide a stronger support. So for now I will recommend you to see before Fed, before the minutes, if you see gold trading with a drop, if you see gold trading with a drop before Fed, probably that is the indication. But yes, take a long entry only once you see it above 1856.5. You can take a long entry here again 1861 to provide a stronger resistance for gold, but I expect that beyond 56.5 definitely it will try to rise strongly. And if you see specifically at the time of minutes, if you see it trading above 1856, close your eyes and go long. It is going to give you a sharper green candle. In fact, it may try to drop, but it may try to give you a sharper green candle. Specifically, also remain long above 1861. Remember 1861. Now when can you take the entry, whether it is before couple of minutes or after couple of minutes? I recommend you to first let the opening jerk, or let the once the statement is out, let the market to digest it, and you should also digest it well before trying to take an action. Don't jump into the markets immediately just after releasing or just after looking at the moves. See, moves will be deceptive. If at the time of release in next 30 seconds if you see it rising, probably it will drop sharply. That is what I will expect. So don't trade till next 5 minutes when the statement is released, and after 5 minutes if you see it above 1846.56.5, take a long entry there and expect it to hit 1870, and after this 1881 levels. It can move beyond those levels, and I will expect it to hit 1891. Beyond that it will head towards 1900. It can move to these levels. These are markets, anything is possible. I expect it to give you a bullish move after the Fed minutes. Now before Fed minutes and in fact after the Fed minutes, see, if you are putting a trade, put a trade only with stop loss. Don't trade without stop loss. While placing a trade itself, put your stop loss in place and shift that stop loss, make it a trailing stop loss, in fact just for two points of movement. Let it get closed, you can re-enter, you can enter another position. Now take a short entry at 1850 here. Once it drops below 1850, 1845, 1839, it can drop till here. It can drop till here and may bounce back sharply. Probably this is going to be a very strong support for the day if it drops below 1850 levels. I think it may not, but if it does, probably this is going to be a very strong support. Now below 1839, 1830, 1834 should come into picture. This is again going to be a very strong support. Below that 1825 will come into picture. But I will expect, I am bullish on gold. I will expect it to rise. See, on yesterday we have seen it rising, but after the high, achieving the high, it has dropped significantly. Higher highs, lower lows is what we can see, expanding triangle. And yes, it may try to expand the triangle further, reaching it towards 1839 and on the high at around 1881. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at silver. Now look at the charts for silver. This is the daily charts for silver. You can see how beautifully it is taking a base here. And that is why I say any short entry is only below 2320. This is again a very strong support level, and it might try to get the support from these levels. If you see it breaking towards 2320, you can take a short entry. You can expect it to drop sharply towards 2280 and 2260 levels. These two levels are 2300 first, 2280 and 2260. These three levels are going to be very important for silver, and then 2240 will come into picture. But a short entry is recommended only below 2320, and with a trailing stop loss, it can reverse from 2300. In fact, it can drop to 2280. It will reverse from 2280. That is what is the expectation. Now look at the daily charts also here. Higher highs was the previous chart, and you can see lower lows. Now see, this is quite a drastic. You can see that if you try to connect, the bottom is quite wide here, and it can try to hit in fact 2280 levels before. And on the upside, if it continues to rise, 2410, 2412 levels will come into picture. Now the level at 2360 is very important for silver. Breaking 2360, definitely we might see a rise. And you can see on the charts, daily charts, higher lows is what we can see. So we can expect higher highs also, but this time this candle has failed to go on the upside. But if it breaks now, probably it will try to hit 2435 levels. Now this is on the daily charts. Let's have a look at the 4-hour and further time frame charts. On the 4-hour chart, see, this is a greener candle. Previous candle was a bullish candle. It rose sharply from these levels at 2335 levels. Now it has left a sharper wick out there on the candle. Also the body size is small, indicating that traders are still in dilemma which direction to take. Now it has seen a lower low. Probably if it reverses beyond 2350, 2352 levels, if you see, it is going to give you equally big candle that is going to take it towards 20 almost. It has seen 25 points. So from 2350 to 2380 can be expected if it continues to rise. Also look at this on the 4-hour charts. You can see now the highs are well connected, the lows are well connected. So if you see, this is the first candle, and in the next candle the minutes will release when the next candle will be towards the end. So when you see the next candle, probably in the next candle here, we may see it trading here. And if you see it going beyond 2350, take a long entry there. So any long entry about 2350 is good for silver. And till the time it remains below 2350, we will expect it to trade in range. On the upside, 24 you can say, let me show you the upside first. Now see here, the first is strongest resistance is at 2360 levels, and definitely it is going to be a stronger resistance. Breaking this zone at 2360, 2362, it is definitely going to rise sharply towards 2385, 2390 levels, and then it will try to cross this and head towards 2420 levels. Now this is a 4-hour chart. Also look at the 4-hour charts more on a broad pattern. Now look at this here. So yes, it is also expanding. Remember, it is also expanding. And you can see the support level should come into picture at 2320, 20 and 23.30 levels. Now only below 23.20 I will recommend you to go long. Now go short. Till the time it remains about 23.20, I will expect it to bounce back. I will expect it to head high. I will expect it to head towards 2360, fill this gap, achieve 2360, and then 2400 plus levels towards 2410 can be expected. Also remember, this zone is important for silver between 2380 and 2400. Also it has seen this as a stronger resistance now, 2400 level. So it has to go past 2400 for it to continue the rally here. Now on the 3-hour charts, similar is the story. On the 3-hour charts, you can, now this is the second red candle, and you can see what it has done. 2 green candles, 2 smaller 3-hour candles, and 2 big green candles, 2 small red candles. Now if you see it breaking beyond 2350, as I said, if you see it breaking beyond 2350, take a long entry and you can expect similar move almost 2350 to 2330 to 2360, and from here 2350 to 2380 the first target. And in fact, once 2380 is taken, it will try to hit 2390 levels. Now on the 2-hour charts, similar is the story, and you can see rise, retracement, rise, retracement, then rise, retracement probably. But yes, this time the rise is going to be sharp and it will try to hit 2380 levels, and beyond levels also can be expected. Only breaking 2320, I will recommend you to go short. Now look at the 1-hour chart, continuous green candle, and it achieved 2358 retracement, and it is trying to trade flat only below 2320. I will recommend you to go short. I have reiterated it several times, but on an hourly chart you can take a short entry only below 2330. Also you can take a short entry for 2320 levels, and from here it might try to continue with the rally again, probably taking towards 2380 and 2400 levels. Now look at the indicators. So at the time of Fed minutes, probably if you see it trading above 2340 and towards 23, I will say at 2350, definitely you can take a long entry there. Now look at the indicators here on the, I will directly jump to the daily charts first. Now look at the daily charts. You will find that there is a support coming into picture. This is a 20-50 100 moving average, or 100 moving average lying here at 2340, and the 20 and 50 moving average giving it a stronger support from 2300 to 2320 levels. For silver to act bearish, this is the zone which I will be looking forward to. Any move below 2300, definitely I will recommend that go short. That is 2295. I will say go short for 2280 and 2240 levels. Till the time it remains above these levels, definitely it will try to fly high on the upside. That is what it appears, but there is a point that the stochastic is still on the upside. Directional movement is green, and also the stochastic here is looking downwards. It means it is indicating a drop. So take a short entry below 2320 levels. Definitely it will drop sharply towards 295, 2280 and 2240 today itself. In fact, can drop till towards 20. It has seen a drop yesterday. Now look at the MACD lines on a daily charts are running parallel. RSI is not showing any signs of stress. Also, let's have a look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts, it is trying to take a drop, and 2360 definitely should be a strong resistance. Now on the 4-hour charts, it is trying to enter into overbought position here. It is lagging here and hence can continue in the overbought position. So we may see couple of green candles from henceforth, and yes, a sharper green candle will take it towards on the upside, and from there we might see a drop probably. So yes, once it achieves 2380, 2400, it can drop again. A probable trading range between 2412 and 2340 can be expected. 2320 can be expected. RSI or MACD lines are running parallel and are trying to converge and crossover, but not showing any signs, and RSI is almost running flat here. Now all this indicates that a long entry on silver is only beyond 2350. So yes, if you see silver trading above 2350 even before or after the minutes, you can take a long entry there. You can expect it to rise towards 2380 is 2360 the first and immediate resistance, and then 2380. This is going to be a very strong resistance. Beyond that 2400 and 2412 levels can be achieved. Remember, it can achieve this and drop from there. That is also very much possible because the stochastic may run into overbought, extremely overbought positions, and we might see a drop from there. The daily charts also indicates that both gold and silver were overbought, and that is why trying to comfort a bit. But a drop yesterday indicated that yes, the indicators are trying have comforted, and now you can take a long entry again. Now it can rise again. That is what the signal I can see from the charts here. Now look at this. On the downside, take a short entry. See, we have to consider both the trades. We cannot say unidirectional. We cannot say that it is going to trade in my direction only. I am bullish, it is going to act bullish. 2320 is the level below which if you go short, you will definitely achieve 2295, 2280, and now till here it may try to bounce back, and below that it will try to hit 2240 levels, and 2200 will come into picture. Remember, this is silver. It can drop sharply, rise sharply, either ways. But yes, any move be out of this zone at 2320 and 2360, I'll be watchful of at the time of release of minutes. If you see it trading above any of these or below any of these, may take a long entry at 23,820. That is also one probability. You can take a long entry at 2320 and expect it to reverse from there and achieve 2380 levels, 2400 levels with the minutes getting released. Also, if you see it trading at 2360 or 2380 before the minutes, probably you can take a short entry there, and you can expect it to drop till towards 2350 and 2320 levels. So this is my expectation from gold and silver. If you like and appreciate my effort, press the bell icon, stay tuned with the latest analysis, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment, friends. You can also join my Telegram channel. That will help you in your day trading decisions. Daily couple of videos I release. One is specifically for US 30 and US 100 just before the cash markets open, US ka, and one for global markets and commodities exactly exactly at the time of Asian session open. At that time I release that video, so do stay tuned with the analysis. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. Thank you.